So I'm going to show you some street homeopathy.
Okay.
As if you're out in the boonies, because when you live on Nevis, you definitely are in the boonies. Limna minor, commonly known as duckweed. A catarrhal remedy acts upon the nostrils, nasi polypi, swollen turbinates, atrophic rhinitis. How often do you see that in clinical practice?
All the time.
All the time. Nose, putrid smell, loss of smell, crust and mucopurulent discharge very abundant. Wow. Postnasal dropping, as in postnasal dripping. How often do you see that?
Every day.
All the time. Pain like a string from nostrils, ear to ear. Ooh. That would be a peculiar symptom, wouldn't it? Okay. Dry pharynx and larynx. That's very common too. As a result, you get people that we call polydipsers. Means they're constantly toting their and clutching the bottle of water. Incessantly drinking. Okay? So, here's the important part. 3rd to 13th potency. 3rd to 13th potency. Well, it would do you well to study the botanical origin of this plant to get a little better idea of why that 3rd to 13th is there. I'll go on to that in a little bit. But obviously we're not dealing here with a drug effect of the plant, are we?
No.
No, we're dealing with homeopathicity, undefined as yet. I will define it for you when we're finished. Okay, so in this little cuppas we have some freshly acquired limna duckweed. Fresh. Okay. Fresh limna right here. Because we happen to grow it, because it happens to be the most favorite food of tilapia. It's a source of high protein for them, and it's a snacky little thing, and it's also very good for tilapia growers because it grows abundantly in water without any need of any fertilizer, because you just drop the leaves in the water. And you'll see as it grows, it drops these little tiny rootlets hanging down from it, looking sort of like a man-o'-war, so to speak. All right, so I have in here this amount of liquid, which I would say would volumetrically equal about 1 cc, wouldn't you? More or less. And I'm going to put it in this quartz mortar and pestle. Okay. And I got the little duckweed in there, and I'm going to proceed to macerate duckweed and effectively kill the rootlets. Now, because that's 1 cc, if I wanted to make it homeopathic for preparations of preserving it, I would want to make it in a mother tincture, wouldn't I? And if I was going to make it into a mother tincture of 10 cc's, and I've got 1 cc there, and I wanted, say, a 20% alcohol base to prevent any growth of fungi, then how much alcohol would I add?
So you'd add 2 cc's?
Very good. 2 cc's, that's correct. Now this happens to be 90% alcohol, commonly called Everclear. So I'm going to put myself in here about 2 cc's, which would be like so. I can do a little bit more by mistake, that's okay, because it's just going to preserve it even a little better. Now I put my alcohol in there, and I've got a preserved 3 cc's. And if I wanted to make this into mother tincture, to a full 10 cc's, then I would do what?
Just add 7 cc's of water.
I would top it off directly. So, always helps to have some decent laboratory essentials around. Now, so as not to waste things, this is Nelson spring water, which is made by reverse osmosis, so this is about as clean as you're going to get around here. I'll pour a little bit in the water and pestle, swish it a little bit so I get all of the remaining ducky wuckies in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually came up to a little bit more than 10 cc's, but that's okay because we're going to also go now the next step. This is mother tincture, so prepared, 10 cc's. If I wanted to take this to the next step, to make it this is pure water I'm putting back in there. Now I'm going to add this into there. If I wanted to make that 1x, what would I add?
9 cc of water.
No.
Oh. Take 1
That would
cc
be-
out of that.
Wouldn't that be 1x?
This is 10 cc's. 10 to 90.
Oh,
Oh.
that's right. Okay.
I've got 150 in here. So if you would give me a little plastic cup up there. Urine free, please. Gotta be careful around here, you know.
That's true.
Articles tend to get picked up in the busy day. So I will want to go approximately 90. It's approximately 90. I will pour the pure water in here. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
And how many times do I shake?
I don't know.
10.
Vigorously.
10.
10.
I have prepared 1x duckweed. Now, I've got 100 in there, and I want to make it 2x.
So then you're going to take
10.
1 cc, or wait, that's 100 cc? So you're going to take 10 cc and then add 9 cc's of water?
90. Oh, just 9?
This is now, you got the math. Now we want to make it 3x. Okay. 3x, and I want to have a full bottle, so I got enough duckweed for the next year of my practice, being that this is January 2018. What I'm making now will be a clinical supply for me for the rest of the year, probably somewhere into next year as well. Correct? So right now I've got 1x. I'm going to make this 3x. This is a 500 cc bottle. Okay? So if I wanted to make it 3x at 500 cc's, write that down. 3x at 500 cc's. If the starter solution was 2x out of 500, how many would I need? 50.
50 cc's?
Mm-hmm. That would be 2x to 3x, right? 10%.
Oh,
If I wanted to make it from 1x to 3x, how much would I need?
For the mother tincture?
Starting with 1x,
100 cc.
I would need 5 cc's.
Oh, gosh.
5 cc's, that much right there. Another clear cup, please. This is a little gift for you all. You can make you up some later and take it home.
Okay.
Okay? That way you'll have plenty of duckweed.
Perfect.
Okay, so I got 5 cc's. At 1x, I'm going to add 495 cc's
For water.
to give me 3x. Now I have 3x duckweed. Now, I don't have 20% alcohol in there, so I'll add a little bit more. I could also use sodium benzoate if I wanted to. Twenty more shakes. I now have 3x duckweed. It'll last me a good long while. All I need to do is know how to do the math. How about that?
Awesome.
Now that's not all about duckweed. We have to go to Scripture. Talk to the Father for the next part of the class.